Yes, please.
Yeah, you can go in like the very front. You go in the very front, like right there. Yeah,
I don't know why. So someone can just sit there and keep an eye on it for me, please. Okay, so she reacted to every little sound. Do we want little in there?
No.
No. What sort of word is that? Primary school. So she reacted to every
Minuscule.
How are we going to intensify a little bit?
Subtle.
Oh, okay, so every subtle. You could actually describe the sound. Scraping. She reacted to. Remember I said the other day, if you're going to have a sound, don't tell the reader it's a sound, just give us a sound. So scrape is awesome. So you could say to every scrape, rustle, and what? What's another? And what? Well, that's more of a twitch. That's like a body thing. We need something that creates a sound. Swish. That's a little bit too happy.
I said whoosh.
Come on. Scrape, rustle, and scratch. Let's even scratch isn't quite right. Because we can't find one, let's just say, okay, we'll settle for two at the moment. We might be able to think of another one. She reacted to every scrape and rustle. You can see how that's better. And you've got this nice creepy S sound creeping through. Scrape, rustle. Isn't that nice? It sounds good. It's poetry with a forceful motion. So she reacted to every scrape and rustle. Is this the best place for it? I think we're just using it too few many words. So she reacted to every scrape and rustle. Until suddenly, let's have a cohesive tie. Until suddenly, all was silent. And the only sounds, you can leave this in this instance, the only sounds were her sharp, deep breaths. Now, that can be improved. I have spoken to you about present participles. Someone tell me what a present participle is? Just, maybe don't explain it, just give me an example of one. Present tense verb.
Oh, like the noun. Like going through the noun.
No. Yep.
Seeing.
Seeing. Seeing is a present participle. It's just a verb with an ing on the end. So what you can do is, here, is seeing something lurking, great verb, in the distance. Now, this is correct use of the semicolon, but we've changed it now, so we have to change this. Seeing something lurking in the distance, what is she going to do? If you were this person, what would you do?
Stand still and froze.
Okay, so you could have, she froze, she shuddered. Come on, she what? She spun on her heels and bolted. What else? She put yourself in this scene. You are Rachel and you can see something lurking in the distance. Let's change this to shadows. Yeah.
What about if she just stared?
She froze, she shuddered, she spun on her. She she shivered. Yeah, she shivered. Maybe she stopped dead still and stared, squinting hard into the distance, concentrating. So she's seeing something and we're describing what she's doing. Can we now add in an emotion? Callum, this is the perfect spot. She shuddered, she froze, she shivered. You could have petrified. So she shivered. Petrified, she watched anxiously as it came towards her. As it stumbled. Stumbled is better.
Lunged.
Lunged. Lunged, that's a really
Plummet.
active, dramatic movement. She's standing there and this thing is lunging.
Would you say it like hailed at her?
No, hailed is like hailing, Although you could if that's the effect you wanted, but that's not kind of
Charged.
more friendly.
I mean like.
Charged is aggressive.
Yeah. I mean
Howled, do you mean howled?
Yeah, I mean like kind of like really quick.
Really quickly.
But like strode.
Strode forcefully, but then you need two words where it's lunge or charged or attacked or one of those verbs can be used and it's only one word. So it lunged.
You got like battery, miss.
Thank you. What is going on with that? At her
It's about to turn off, miss.
with what sort of moan?
With a deathly moan.
D.
Vicious. Throaty. Maybe it's a growl. Maybe moan is too nice.
Yeah.
Too friendly. Because moan could be or it could be really threatening.
And how is that friendly?
Whereas a growl is threatening. There's no other way to interpret that. So,
Like you got two words.
always think about your choice of nouns. As her sight, how did it adjust? Did it adjust slowly or quickly to the darkness? That's reasonably effective, but you could say something like, the dark shape suddenly took form. Dark
Oh,
shape.
it turned off.
Suddenly
It could be like a figure turned a corner or something. Cool.
took form.
Imagine just like lift that. You heard the leg.
So,
What are you doing?
if I turn this off, like we just did, that's really annoying. If I turn that off, you can actually see, can't you? Where's the pad for the...
You can jump off onto the projector.
Yeah, you can shove it up.
Windows are right around the
I reckon you
See the difference? See what we have added, changed, rearranged? So that is a far more effective response. The response before it had some lovely work in it, but it could have been improved just a little bit more.
Can we do my one?
Pardon?
Are we allowed to do my one?
Yes?
Let's do Luke's.
mine can be done.
Or Tom's.
We'll try and do as many as we can.
Are you just gonna go down, or are you gonna do it in like a random order?
Well, it depends. If students have a yearning desire to have theirs done, we'll do those and then we'll get to everyone.
Like say, pick a number between 1 and 12 or something. Or 2 and 12, because you've already done one.
Let's start reading a little.
It's all the same. It's all the same.
Yeah.
So it's Mr. Ross telling us to evacuate.
Luke McDonald, thank you, Alison, doing it now.
Oh.
Luke, pack your bags, go to reception.
Everyone's like, house is being flooded. It's going to be cool.
Okay, listening.
Going? Or is it just
No, I think you're going. Pack your bags, go and see Miss Arnold. You must be getting it done. So let's have a look at this. Listening, please.
Angle.
A dark. Now, this is an adjective. That's a noun. Do we separate the two with the comma? No, we don't. So it's just a dark man. Now, instantly you should have an image forming in your mind. A dark man. Oh. Do you mean a man like figure?
Yes.
A dark man-like figure wearing a grand coat appeared. Grand, can you give us a colour?
Black.
Black.
Black so
A dark man-like figure wearing a grand black coat appeared. Okay. Can you see how this adjective, it's only one word, but it does really improve it because we're creating an atmosphere now, because black is associated with evil, darkness, and I haven't gotten anywhere yet, but I'm assuming he's a threat, is he?
yeah.
He is? Already it's the way you're describing